In this video we're going to look at a digital audio recorder. Now these handheld digital audio recorders, you can borrow them from the store, and they come in a little pouch, and in that pouch you'll find various items that are useful when making audio recordings. You will find a USB cable for connecting it to a computer, a cable to connecting it to an amp for playing the sound back, a small wind jammer for placing on top of the microphone for making external recordings, like that. You will find a mic stand grip that screws into the bottom. That allows you to hold it like a microphone or place it in a mic stand. You will also find a small stand that you can screw into the bottom. That allows you to stand the unit upward on a table. Now let's look at the unit itself. Now this recorder is a solid state recorder, which means it records onto a memory card, in this case an SD card. Now its operation is very simple. One of the main bonuses of this particular unit is it has a built-in microphone at the top. We'll start off by turning the recorder on using the on switch on the side there. I'll get a little loading screen, and then we'll be presented with this. Now, the built-in microphone can be used in a few different ways. So one of the first things you would do is set up your microphone. These little buttons here, the arrows left and right, change how the microphone works. At the top of the microphone you will see it says front and rear, and left and right. And we can tell this recorder to record from any of those directions, and we do that by changing these buttons here. And as we change through them, we will get a little graphic showing us which direction the microphone is recording from. So it can be front or back, or just front or just back. Once you've set the direction of the microphone, you're now ready to start recording. To begin with, we press this red button in the middle, and it will go into what's called record pause. Record pause lets us monitor our recording and make any adjustments to make sure we're recording the correct sound source. If our recording is too quiet, we can turn it up with this button here. Well, if it's too loud, we can turn it down on the other side there. Ideally, you're aiming for the recording to peak out at -12. There's a little scale running across the bottom there. So at -12 is where you want it to peak out. To use the recorder with an external microphone, if you look on the right hand side of the unit, you will see a microphone in socket and a line in socket. If you plug your microphone with a mini jack cable into the mic socket, you're then able to use an external microphone with the unit. Using external microphone disables the built-in microphone, and sound will only be recorded from the external microphone. If you're recording outdoors, always use the wind baffle with the unit. That way you'll prevent any unwanted wind noise distorting and making your recordings unusable. When making recordings, make sure you monitor your recordings constantly with a pair of headphones plugged into the headphone socket on the left hand side of the unit. Once you've made your recordings, you can then copy them onto a computer for editing in a program like Audacity, or adding them to video projects in programs such as iMovie.